I will say good afternoon and welcome to the groundbreaking ceremony for the San Luis Obispo Campus Center. This really is an historic moment, and I deeply appreciate you joining our celebration today. Please join me in recognizing the Board of Trustees members that we have present. Representing District 5, Board President Mrs. Mary Strobridge. Representing District 2, Board Vice President Dr. Deborah Stakes. Representing District 3, Mr. Pat Mullen. Representing District 1, Ms. Dana Stroud. And representing District 4, Mr. Pete Sizak. We are also joined today by Superintendent President Emeritus of Cuesta College and Chair of the Citizens Bond Oversight Committee, Dr. Gil Stork. A number of local officials and community partners are present. Please welcome representing State Senator John Laird's office and a member of the Citizens Bond Oversight Committee, Mr. Clint Wyrick. We appreciate your service. President of the Cuesta College Foundation, Mr. Grigor Jones. And please raise your hand if you are a member of the Foundation Board of Directors. Thank you. Representing Assemblymember Don Addis's office, we have Jen Ford. And a very special welcome to the employees and students present for the launch of the next phase of Cuesta College. And I'm going to go off script, and I'm just going to ask everyone here who has a hand in our bond projects, whether you are a Cuesta College employee or you are one of our partners, I'd like you to raise your hand, please. And believe it or not, there are people who are involved in these projects who didn't raise their hands, but we are glad to have you here today. To meet our mission, the college must appropriately maintain, renovate, and expand its facilities in service to our students and community. The San Luis Obispo Community College District Board of Trustees adopted the 10-year 2016 to 2026 Educational Master Plan, which set forth the institutional goals and program needs that guide the college's educational development. Many of these goals are directly supported through the provision and improvement of the physical infrastructure of the campus, including classrooms, laboratories, student support, facilities, grounds, parking areas, and other student and employee facilities. 9 years ago, in November 2014, the San Luis Obispo County voters passed Measure L, a $275 million general obligation bond to improve Cuesta College. The generous support from this great community provides the essential funding necessary for capital projects. Without the passing of Measure L, the opportunities to improve Cuesta's physical space to include a new center for student support services would not be possible. Measure L makes today's groundbreaking an exciting reality. The last building to be completed on the San Luis Obispo campus was the Data Center, which broke ground in October 2018. Today we celebrate groundbreaking for the newest and last building using Measure L dollars on the San Luis Obispo campus. The campus center will create a cohesive student support services facility and a one-stop experience for those coming to campus for the first time. I am pleased at the college's diligence and thoughtfulness in implementing each issuance of the bond. It ensures the benefits our students receive from the upgrades to our facilities and provides enhanced functionality for our employees in amazing spaces. At this time, I am privileged to introduce President of the Board of Trustees representing District 5, Mrs. Mary Strobridge.
being short. You know? You're so good. She fixed it for me. I was looking for it. On behalf of my fellow Board of Trustee members, thank you for joining us today. And thank you to the community and the county's continued support of Measure L for bringing our community college district to this point in support of Cuesta College. As a community, we can continue to meet the needs of a 21st century workforce and global community. I'm very excited that the Campus Center will provide a long overdue welcoming space for students and the community when they come to the San Luis Obispo campus. The board is also thankful to those who are currently serving on our Bond Citizens Oversight Committee, especially those in attendance today. Dr. Gil Stork, Senior Citizens Group Representative and Chair, Kathy Smith, At-Large Representative and Vice Chair, Clint Wyrick, Support Organization Representative, Dr. Dan Chernow, At-Large Representative, Susan Middleton, At-Large Representative, Linda Milkey, At-Large Representative, and Henry Ribel, At-Large Representative. At our May meeting, the Board of Trustees were pleased to accept the committee's most recent annual report, and we appreciate your work and diligence with our bond compliance. Today's groundbreaking symbolizes the board's commitment to providing educational facilities to prepare our students to succeed in the workforce and the world. We are grateful for our community's support in investing in Cuesta's future. At this time, I would like to introduce Dan Troy, Assistant Superintendent Vice President of Administrative Services, to share the impacts of the new facility on Cuesta and the community. As the Assistant Superintendent Vice President of Administrative Services, Dan supervises the administration of our bond activities. His leadership is invaluable. On behalf of the board, thank you, Dan.
It's a good thing for adjustable mics. Thank you, Trustee Strobridge. And I'm looking back here, you know, as someone who's very, very interested in the construction of this building. I'm hoping that those gold shovels actually hold up, because we could have a delay if it doesn't go well. So the San Luis Obispo Campus Center construction project is part of our third issuance from Measure L funding. This new front-facing building will house a new 2-story campus center building, replacing the old 8,000 administration building and the 8,100 modular building. The Campus Center building will be almost 34,000 square feet and will house support services, a new boardroom, a cafe, meeting and conference rooms, and of course many staff offices. The entire project site is approximately 5 acres of a new state-of-the-art building, including the expansion and renovation of parking lots 3 and 4, and a reimagining of the teardrop in front of the building right there. In addition, a new RTA bus stop will be developed, along with updated vehicle parking with EV charging capability and fresh landscaping. I'd like to recognize those here today who are making this project happen. So from the Cuesta College Bond leadership team, please give a nice round of applause to our very own Brian McAllister and Mark Cano. From Kitchell CEM, our bond management team, please thank Randy Rominger, David Bruner, and Lilia Villapando. From 196 Architects, please thank Amy Nemchik, John Jager, Studi Demania, and Ava Pakwadarska. And from Class Incorporation, our construction management team, please thank Mark Delmarter, Blake Myers, Jason Bryan, Nicole Bova-Teixeira. The building construction project will cost just around $36 million and was awarded in April to Wysong Construction from Atascadero. And as you can see, they've already made excellent progress. So Dr. Stork, I'm sorry that your admin building is gone, but it's got to make way for progress, okay? It's progress. The construction is slated for completion by spring semester of 2025, with a goal of attending LEED Silver certification as part of our commitment to sustainability. And although my focus is on the building project itself, what is more important is what the programming that'll be happening inside. The first floor will house student services, student success and support programs. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to our Assistant Superintendent, Vice President of Student Success and Support Programs, Dr. Elizabeth Correa, who's going to tell you about what's going to happen in that building.
Thank you, Vice President Troy. Good afternoon, everyone. The Campus Center will enhance the Educational Drive entrance as the front door of the campus and provide further visibility from Highway 1. The building's lobby will have a welcome center and a help desk assisting those who need the first step in becoming a student or for the community members becoming oriented to the campus. It will house multiple student support and success programs such as admissions and registration, our counseling, financial aid, our DSPS, and as well as our outreach. There will also be small meeting rooms that will be available for prospective students to have one-on-one meetings with enrollment success specialists and other college staff as well. By housing student support services to help students enroll in one location, students will have everything they need for their initial successful educational experience at Cuesta College under one roof. And Dr. Stearns will share the final details about the building. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. I want to extend my sincerest thanks to everyone involved in planning this new building. Some may say that I'm very particular, others might say I'm quite picky about the function of the space that we have under development, but I am incredibly excited about what is to come. I think the architecture team and everyone involved in the planning has done a great job of really bringing our beautiful physical environment to the inside of this building that is under development right now. And Dr. Correa, I am so pleased that many of our critical student support programs will be housed in this modern space. The second floor of the SLO Campus Center will house college administrative offices of the Superintendent President, of Administrative Services, of Human Resources, and the Cuesta College Foundation. The state-of-the-art meeting space will serve as the home of the Board of Trustees and the Foundation Board, and will be a space that can host other community-facing meetings as well. The new San Luis Obispo Campus Center will allow for more interaction between students and employees, promoting an enhanced, welcoming environment to all who come to campus. I'm happy to take any questions that you might have about the project. We have lots of experts who can answer them. All right, so if the weather allows, we do have the design boards here, and hopefully we're going to be able to get those up on display, and I encourage everyone to stick around for some refreshments and an opportunity to view the design of the building. But at this time, I invite the trustees to join me in the ceremonial groundbreaking. We will follow with a picture with our legislative and community leaders, and I invite you all to participate in photo opportunities after that. So thank you again for joining us, and please feel free to stick around.